you have seen is the full moon, which means that the Earth can see a full moon, which means all of the moon, basically, or the side that's facing the Earth. Over here, as you can see, there really isn't a moon, so I'm just going to draw a circle there. But we wouldn't be able to see any moon right there, and that is called a new moon. So new moon, I'm going to put an N because the side of the moon that is facing the sun and getting all of its sunlight is actually facing away from the Earth, therefore we only see the black side. And here, the black side, which is the back of the moon, is actually not being lit up, and we see the side that is being lit up. Now, typically, well, I guess every time, our moon moves in what is called a counterclockwise, which means opposite of the way our clock runs, direction. So, it moves like this around the Earth, counterclockwise. Now, we are going to start at our full moon and look at the different phases of the moon. So let's pretend it is April, so I'm going to put AP for April 1st, and we are seeing a full moon. The next thing we're going to see is called a waning gibbous moon. So as you can see right here, the moon actually is about this big. But the sunlight is only shifting and only hitting about 3/4 of the left side of the moon. Okay, so the left side of the moon, so I'm going to click on this and I'm going to change that to left side of the moon, so it's a waning gibbous. We see all but a sliver, and this is a little sliver we don't see because it's dark on that side. So we see about 3/4 of the moon. So make sure you are drawing this. So what you would draw is, you could draw something like, so I am going to, let's say I went like this. It's not a very good circle, but that's okay. Okay, so this side, the left or the right side of the moon, that's dark, which means we don't see it. Maybe you could fill it in with a pencil and then leave this side white, because as you can see, the left side is white. This is a waning gibbous, so pause if you need to draw your moon around your Earth. You can just add on your information to your last drawing of the full and new moon. Don't forget to add this information. The next type of moon that you will see, the next phase, is called the last quarter. Now, last quarter, what that means is we can see half of the moon. So what you'll notice is, so half of the left side of the moon, here's the left side, we can only see half of it because, as you can see, the sun's light is only hitting this side, where this side then would be completely dark. So again, if you would like to draw a circle, there we go, you'd like to fill in this side completely black, you can, because the left side would be white, which means that's the side that we would see. This is called a last quarter moon. If you need to pause and draw, you may. This would be about April, would be 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So this would be about April 7th is when we would see a last quarter, with the waning gibbous being about April like 3rd-ish. Okay, so really we don't have many days between these. All right, by the time we get to about April, so we're on the 7th here, let's go 9th, we would be getting to what is called a waning crescent. One way you can remember that is a crescent. If you've ever seen a crescent roll, they look like this. It's the ones like from Pillsbury that you can put the butter on and then you cook it in the oven. It comes out kind of like this. They're really good. So this is a crescent. So if you wanted to, again, you could draw your whole moon. You would color most of it completely black with just a little bit being visible. So we'd only really see a little sliver, aka a crescent. So draw that. You should already have your new moon drawn. Okay, by the time we get to, so that would be April 9th. Our new moon would be about April 14th. This is called our waxing crescent. So as you can see so far, our waning crescent is when the side on the left is visible. Our waxing crescent is when the side on the right is visible. So if you'd like, you draw your moon, and then you'd fill 3/4 of it in completely black with the right side showing white. Don't forget to write your notes down. Okay, so this would be April. So we have 1st, 7th, 14th. It's be about April 18th-ish. Okay. Now, as you see here, we had our last quarter. The left side was filled in. We now have our first quarter, where the right side is filled in. Again, we draw our circle. We'd fill in the left side completely black with our pencil. The right side would stay white. You could see half of the right side of the moon. Very good. This would be about April 21st. If you're starting to catch on, it takes about a week to get to our main 4. So 1st is our full moon. 7th, 1 week later, is our last quarter when half of the moon's showing. None of the moon is showing is a week later, April 14th. Half of the moon is showing, but it's the opposite half, 21st. And then we get to May, basically May 1st-ish. So it had been about 29 days, and we would start over. So the last one that we have is called the waning gibbous. We can see all but a sliver of the moon. We can see most of the right side. So this one, I'm going to erase this so I can draw a little bit. This one, how we would draw it is we would have that black, this part completely white. That is called a waning gibbous. So as you can see, if it says waning gibbous and waning crescent, the left side of the moon is showing. If it says waxing crescent, let me look, it was supposed to say waxing gibbous, the right side of the moon is showing. Okay, we have left side, left side, left side, waning. Right side, right side, right side, waxing. Okay, gibbous. Gibbous means 3/4 of the moon is showing. Crescent, crescent, which means really that really little sliver is showing. Quarter, quarter, which means half of the moon is showing. Okay, please have this all drawn and colored in all these notes. Hint, hint, you may have a quiz tomorrow, an open note quiz, so I hope you've been taking notes. Okay, if you have any questions, come in the morning and I will be able to answer them for you. All right, thank you.